Welcome to Paper Movies, a novelization book club with our first club chat. We have the hosts here. I am Matthew. We have Jeremy from Stupid Chainsaw Productions and Adam from Bryant VRM. Welcome, guys.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah, thank you guys for being patient with us. And chat had a little technical difficulty, but all good.
Yes. Yeah. Yes. On two of our accounts here.
I think the moral of the story is don't update to the new Mac OS and don't have Adam's internet. It's like I feel like a third of the time we try to stream, Adam's internet just decides that it's going to bite the big one.
Okay, first off.
Yeah. See, he's trying to pull your chain.
I know.
I think.
I'm not going
nice freeze. So we have a couple people here in the comments. We've got Quality Autism. We've got Kane. We've got Horror Lord. We've got Mad Chad. How you guys doing? Yeah. I know these comments probably are sometimes a couple seconds or a minute behind. I know that we wanted to have some people come on, if they wanted to come on with their camera, talk some novelizations. What is today's topic?
Collecting novelizations.
Exactly. And Adam has already frozen.
He already froze up, yeah.
Already a paper movie stream. I love it.
Wait, I already froze?
Yeah. You're back now.
I just want to address a little rule here, because I can't swear, y'all can't swear when we bring you on. And that includes you, Quality Autism, because you're the worst about it. I'm going to put you on blast for being impatient.
Yeah, so we wanted to bring some folks on. Like we said, keep it decent language. Keep your shirt on, your pants on.
No drinking. We all know that I don't wear pants apparently when I do anything. So,
yeah, and if you break the rules,
legs. Let's be real. I could just be a head and a torso and some arms. I could just be floating right now.
It's true.
Except for I've fallen down in a stream, so you've seen my legs.
This is true.
I guess that facades up.
This is true. So for the invite, I'm going to go ahead and throw the link in the chat because it doesn't look like there's a huge amount of people. I think we can only do 3 at a time. Correct?
Yeah, I think it caps at 6 total.
Yeah.
Okay, so if more people want to get in here, maybe we'll do a little rotation.
Thanks, Quality Autism.
And he froze again. It is hard to tell.
Am I really frozen right now?
No, not right now. You froze twice briefly. You're just laggy boy.
But if you guys have that link, and if it works, let me know if it does or doesn't, and then if it doesn't, just provide your email in the chat, and we'll email you the link so we could talk about some novelizations.
Oh, guys, I showed you guys the Zardoz. I finally got Zardoz, the novelization.
Oh, yep. Okay, we have our first guest in the lobby, Joey Fleming. Here we are. Joey, how's it going?
Hi.
Hey. Oh, yep. How are you? We have our first guest in the lobby. Oh, hey, do you have any headphones? Here we are. Joey, how's it going?
Hi.
Hey. Oh, yep. How are you?
First of all, I just want to say, Matthew and Adam, it is such an honor to meet you guys.
Yeah, nice to meet you too, man.
Thank you.
First of all, I just want to say...
Hey, Joey, do you happen to have any headphones nearby?
Yes and no. I have Bluetooth headphones. I can connect them to my computer.
Okay, yeah. If you can, please. It brings in an echo. I'll go ahead and mute your mic until then, so we could. Awesome, Joey. Nice to have him in here. I know Joey shared a novelization collection of his in the Facebook group. I think it was like a 15-minute video.
Yeah,
which was really cool.
If I'm not mistaken, I think he was the first of our subscribers to post his haul. So that was really cool. He kind of, if that was true, then he kind of started, everybody else sharing. So yeah.
Mm-hmm. Joey, you good?
Hold on. Let me see.
We'll go ahead and get your check up first before we allow others in. So we got 2 more people there.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can hear you.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Right.
Well, first of all, like I said, Matthew and Adam, it is an honor to meet you guys. Jeremy, it's nice to meet you.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, thank you, man.
So,
Thank you.
I want to say, first of all, Matthew, you got me involved with this whole paper movies thing. When I was young, I used to be a reader, but then I got really lazy, and the one book that kind of brought me back into it was the first Transformers novel. I ended up getting that at a Goodwill, and then from there, I wasn't reading, and then what really brought me back into it was Halloween from 2018.
There we go.
Awesome.
Oh, yeah.
Awesome.
So, but
Yes.
I don't want to take over the whole show, but I do have a load of books. You guys tell me how many I can show, and I'll just follow along.
Okay.
Well, how much do you got, man?
I got a lot.
Okay.
Well, let's go ahead and get a couple of the other guys in the chat real quick,
All right.
and then we'll get it. And then we'll show off a couple books. I got a stack here that I could show as well.
Yeah, I got some too. Yeah.
So here we have Noah
Oh, it's the goons arrived.
from
Your bed.
Quality
How is
Autism.
your bed worse than mine?
What?
Your bed's terrible again.
It isn't. Look
It
at your
is.
bed.
My bed just has dirty laundry on it.
You see this?
That looks clean to me. That looks
I was
clean to
about to-
me.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that was
Jeremy.
your mattress.
My
Just
bed is
trying
full
to
of
get on
books.
my nerves.
There we go.
Whoa.
That's what
Okay.
Whoa.
I like.
That's
That's a
see.
made bed. That is a made bed. Guys, we also have Mad Machad.
Hey, Mad Chat.
Mad, how's it going?
Yep. Also, guys, like to point out both Noah and Mad Machad have been guest stars on our stream. Mad Machad was for our Spider-Man stream, and Noah was for the Predators. Sorry about that, Noah. Again.
Yeah.
So-
He said he wanted to be on. I'm just
Don't
I'm just
apologize
saying.
for that.
Oh, but real quick, Noah is going to be our guest star next month because we're going to be discussing GoldenEye, and both he and Jeremy are part of a 007 podcast.
The new episode will be coming out tomorrow morning.
Yeah. It's,
Which will be,
I know,
I think,
Adam.
tomorrow night for Noah.
Great.
Yeah, I know that we're supposed to have a what is it?
Yeah, I got to make that. I'll make that. I'm making that this
third
week.
quarter update. But I think we already announced the book 007
Yes, we did.
is what we're reading
Yeah, we did.
for May. So if you didn't catch that on the last episode, then that's what we're reading for May. I watched
how's
the
it go-
movie, guys.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Wow,
we'll
I
talk
know.
about it later. We'll talk about it later.
I was shocked, to be honest, just to hype it
Yeah.
up a little.
So, Chris, how's it going, man?
I think you're muted, Chris. Yeah, I can't hear you.
Yeah.
Noah, did you pick up any new novelizations?
I just bought one.
Ooh,
Like literally, I'm just on eBay. I'm buying the Moonraker novelization by Christopher Wood.
okay.
Okay, cool. Because I was getting ready to price out how much that would be because I have 2 of them.
Do you have 2 copies of Spy Who Loved Me by Christopher Wood?
Yes, because
Hello?
my first copy is disintegrating and I can't read it. But I bought so I have both American covers of Spy Who
Okay.
Loved Me. Is that the
There you
one?
are.
Am I good?
So, Matthew, I have to ask you because I remember watching the video that you just posted. Were you able to get a copy of the James Bond book that you were looking for?
I have not. I have
Oh.
not. Yeah, I know that Adam, he goes to the bookstore pretty often, and he checks for me. He goes like every other day. And I'm like, did they get it yet? Did they get it yet? No.
And speaking of that, I want to say to you, Adam, thank you in advance for what you're going to do for me. I really do appreciate that.
Oh, yeah, no problem, man. No worries. Happy to do it. He asked
So,
me to I'm picking up some novelizations for him to send him that he saw from our recent video. So yeah, no problem, man.
Yeah. So I live in Charlottesville, Virginia, and the only places that I get my books, there's one bookstore, and then of course there's a Barnes and Noble. The times that I've gone to the bookstores around here and I ask them, do they have movie tie-ins? They look at me like I have 3 heads.
Yeah, a lot of people. That's one of the reasons we started doing paper movies. A lot of people don't even know what we're talking about. They're like, "Oh, you mean like Harry Potter or the Hunger Games?"
Mm-hmm.
It's like, no. We mean a novel that's written to promote a film.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was at a bookstore in a town that I used to live in Oklahoma, and I asked, like, do you have any movie novelizations? And he goes, nah, man, people aren't really interested in those. I'm like,
It's like, it's like I am.
And the funny thing is, he had like 3.
Yeah. See, one of the bookstores that me and Adam like to go to, they used to have a novelization section, and they had quite a bit at one time, and then they decided to do away with it and mix the books in with whatever genre they would fall in line with.
Mm-hmm.
Very annoying, but they still kind of tend to keep a lot of them together in the sci-fi section. So
yeah.
Well, I will say I have 2 more coming, and yes, one of them, I know the movie was terrible, but I have the novel for Superman Returns coming.
Oh, nice. I got that one.
And I have the novel for Batman Begins coming.
Nice.
Yeah, so now I got the entire Christopher Nolan collection. Now I just need to get the original Batman collection.
that's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool. Like you're talking like the Batman stuff, like Tim Burton. And
Yes.
like the stuff that follows. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome.
Yeah, after that, like I want to finish a Marvel collection, and I know, Adam, I have to tell you, when you posted that picture of that Nightmare on Elm Street, man, I was so jealous. I've been trying to look for everywhere for that, and it's like you got to pay like high dollar for that.
Yeah.
It was lucky. It was just kind of a lucky right place at the right time kind of moment. Yeah. It was still pretty expensive, but not compared to like what it is online. But so it's just, I was kind of tempted not getting it, and I'm just like, I can't do that. Like Matthew and Jeremy would probably, virtually punch me for. But hey, Chris, have you got any new novelizations recently?
Mortal Kombat.
Nice.
Oh yeah, you got 2 Mortal Kombat novels, didn't you?
Yeah. First one was or at least one of them is for the game, and then the other one was for the movie.
Oh.
Nice.
Yep.
Yeah, they do have some video game novelization. I know they have Arkham Knight and
Halo.
Halo. Yes, thank you.
Like what Kane says, lucky is an understatement. I think of the funny that Nightmare on Elm Street.
Oh yeah, that was a great find.
So, Matt, Chris, which one of those books do you plan on reading first? The game novelization or the film novelization?
The game novelization, honestly.
Okay.
Yeah. That'd be a cool video review. You read both of them, compare them, and then watch the film, and then the new film, and then just talk about it all. Just compare.
I could probably do that if whenever I had the time. Just, I'm gonna be going back to school soon, so it's probably gonna be a little bit busy, but I'll try to make some time.
You got to get on Noah's reading level, where he reads 1 book a day. It feels like
a day, more like an hour.
Yeah, this reminds me, Scorpius almost finished.
Oh, there you go.
Nice.
Didn't you send the messages to us today saying like, "Oh, I just started this."
Yeah,
and now you're almost done.
So right now I'm reading the Back to the Future books. And so I was very lucky to find these. I scoured all over, like Abe Books, I scoured eBay, Amazon, and I got all 3 of them. So
Nice.
So far it's very good. It seems like a short read, but it's good. You know, I can definitely see what's different from the movie, and on page it's a lot different.
Yeah.
I was gonna say. Go ahead, Matthew.
Are you going to read them all back to back, like one right after the other?
Yeah. So I actually have, there's an app on iPhone. It's a spinning wheel, like a roulette wheel, and that's literally how I put what I want to read next. Because how I would do it is I would read them in the order that I bought them, but when I moved into a new apartment, they got all scattered and I forget what order I bought them in. So I'm like, you know what, screw this. I'm going to put it on a roulette wheel, and I'm just going to let it choose for me every single time when I get close to finishing a book.
That's a cool way to do things.
Yeah. So
Recently,
I read The Martian, and if you guys haven't read this yet, every page, when it's Mark Watney talking, it feels like Matt Damon wrote the pages. It's that funny. It's a good book.
Yeah, I've seen it in the store like several times. I'm just like, yeah, maybe later, but yeah, I'll have to pick it up.
Yeah,
I read it when the movie came out. It was pretty good.
Oh, awesome!
It was a good movie.
Yeah, I loved it.
So I finished a novelization a couple days ago. Godzilla versus Kong.
Oh, I'm not even up to that yet because it's like I'm excited. I'm excited for that, but I think before I get to Godzilla versus Kong, I'm gonna kind of do the same thing with like the Back to the Future books. I've already read Godzilla, so I think next is gonna be Kong, and then Godzilla King of the Monsters, and then I'll end on Godzilla versus Kong.
Okay. Nice.
So I'm kind of doing it in like theatrical release order. If you could puzzle it like that.
It's a good idea.
Well, Joey, do you want to show some of your novelizations that you got recently?
Yes. So I'll try not to show a lot of them, but I'll try to show like a good chunk. Obviously, I showed a lot when I did my video, which was apologies, 15 minutes.
That was great. That was great.
No apologies necessary.
Like I said, I got all the Back to the Future books. Yesterday, I got Man of Steel and Dark Knight Rises. I got Dark Knight. I got Grease.
Yeah.
I have to get the rest of the Indiana Jones books. I got Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter. I know it feels like a history lesson, but I think it's going to be a fun read.
I actually listened to that one on audiobooks when it first came out.
Was it good, or was it kind of boring?
It was one of those things that was like really cheesy and tacky, but it was fun.
So like Pride and Prejudice and Zombies.
I haven't seen that or read it, so
okay.
But it was a really cheesy, tacky, fun story.
Okay. I got Mummy, Tomb of the Dragon Emperor. I need Mummy Returns, and then I got the whole collection.
Same, dude. That's the only one I'm missing of that.
That's the only I have of them.
I have a couple Star Wars novels. I need to get Attack of the Clones and Rogue One, and then I have every single and Last Jedi, and then I have all of the Star Wars movies. I have a newer version of Chronicles of Narnia. My mom has the original version, and actually in her hope chest, she actually has an original copy of the book for Chitty Chitty Bang Bang.
Oh, yeah, also by 007 writer Ian Fleming, yeah.
So, that's basically all I really want to show. I got a lot more and everything. I got Ender's Game, Bloodshot, Fifth Element, X-Men 2. So,
Joey, have you thought about creating a YouTube channel where you review the novelizations?
So I have a YouTube channel actually underneath my YouTube handle, which is Horror Lord. I used to live in Orlando. So I used to go to Disney and Universal a lot. I posted some videos a long time ago, but they were theme park stuff. But I haven't really done anything on my YouTube channel in a long time.
Okay.
So,
can I ask? I want to ask Chris a question first. I'll start off, and I'll go through to Noah and back to Joey. What's your favorite? What's the favorite part about collecting books? Like why do you do it?
Yeah, just for fun.
For fun?
Yeah.
Do you get a little high from it?
Yeah, pretty much.
Like you ever look at a book and you just like start drooling and you're like, I have to have that.
No, wait. It's like you take a book and you're like,
Especially that used book smell too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Or you ever get a used book and it smells like just pure cigarettes? You're like,
yeah, I
can't do
this. My copy of Pet Sematary I just bought smelled like that. I was so disappointed.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, I have a question. So I have all 3 of the Spider-Man novels, and I don't know if it wasn't like this before when I moved, but I was just looking at my books one day and I noticed the flap is coming off. Do any of you guys have any recommendations on how to fix that?
Tape it.
Just tape it?
With a look. Try to find the clearest tape you can have, and then don't put a lot on. But yeah, you're gonna have to, because it's just gonna fall off. I had that problem. 8 books did me dirty when I had to buy my copy of Gremlins, and the cover had literally just folded up, and they put a barcode on the front of it.
Oh man, I hate it when they do crap like that.
Oh yeah, it brought my something to a boil that I can't say on here. We'll go urine. It was, yeah, but you just buy the clearest tape. You just buy like the expensive tape too, like scotch tape. Buy the expensive stuff. And
I was looking into it actually. I was on YouTube earlier today, browsing for like ways to repair books. There is a way to do it. Just YouTube paperback book repair. There's a lot of different things you could do. I also am going to get some contact paper because I hear that's the best thing to use for paperback novels if you want to put a protective cover on paperbacks. And I thought, you know what? A lot of these novelizations are pretty fragile and kind of falling apart. A lot of those creases, like with yours, it just comes undone. So I'm going to start putting contact paper on the novelizations for a protective layer. There's some good videos out there about that too if you want to learn more about it. So
well, when it comes to me buying, sometimes I say to my mom, okay, it's like I'll get 4 books for 1 month and then I won't ask for anything else, and then it's like, ooh, I got to get this book, and she's like, you already bought some books, you really need to buy some more. I'm like, yes, but also no.
I was about to say that's me and Matthew with our wives, you know.
Yeah. Like, didn't you just get a book?
I'm very grateful that with the books that, and you know, I'm happy to be back into reading, because I mean, there are like sometimes when I'm sitting here and I put on Paramount Plus and I'm watching Fairly Odd Parents and I'm like, you know what, I really want to read, you know, and I just sit on my bed, I read my book. Sometimes like when we were back in our old apartment that we were living in here, sometimes I would just be standing in my room and I would just like read out loud to myself. And it's like I feel like I'm reading to a class. It's kind of cool.
Yeah,
nice.
That's good. I saw somebody. I just actually made a Reddit account. Never have been on the site, and I thought, you know what? I'll try it out over there.
That is the oldest man thing I've ever heard in my life.
It is, but I'm actually having a good time. People are like awarding me, like giving me awards and stuff. There's a bunch of EU people over there. A lot of Legends folks. I had a conversation with somebody from Germany, Noah, talking about the EU. I mean, that could have been you.
We're all having a conversation with someone from Germany right now. It's probably just Noah over there.
It really was.
Every German account on the internet is just me.
Oh, I know it is.
Not all the autism.
Send on Matt Wilkins' YouTube channel with all those accounts.
By the way, speaking of across the pond, I know it's different than Germany and everything. I noticed yesterday while I was looking at my Man of Steel book that I looked on the back and it had a different price code, so like a barcode. I took it off and I noticed it says UK on it, and I'm like, this is my first book that it says printed in Britain. I'm trying to look through the book. I'm like, is there a difference or no?
No, maybe slight cover stuff. It's not often you get like a Ghostbusters, where Ghostbusters had a totally different book in the UK than it did in the US. I hope the UK one's good. That's all I have to say about that.
I had something kind of like that too, Joey. I was looking for the novelization to Batman and Robin. Like, see, Matthew over there has like the one that just has like the red Batman and Robin logo, but the one that I got was like the actual poster, and I think this was printed in the UK.
I have to tell you, Adam, going back to that, it makes me think about like these versions of the Delvey Star Wars books. I like these ones because it's got like the full poster on it, and the same goes with the Star Wars Force Awakens as well. It has it's got that full poster.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. By the way, I was going to mention in the for all those in the chat, feel free to post comments like what do you enjoy most about collecting novelizations? Like, what's the hardest parts? Like, what part do you enjoy most? Questions, anything you want to. So
yeah. If you want to join in here a little bit, just let us know, and
you can ask why Mad but Chad looks so mad. I've been sitting on that joke for a few months. I just
want to change his name to Happy Machad. Your alternate account.
I was gonna share a couple of things, Matthew, if that's all right.
Go ahead.
Not very much. These are just things that I bought the other day. Some of these are for Matthew and Jeremy. Matthew, I found this, and Matthew asked me to grab it for him. Pacific Rim Uprising.
Ugh.
And this one's for me. I just saw it, and it was like $2. I'm like, yep, gotta have it. I have the novelization of 7. This one's for Jeremy. What's up?
Nothing.
There he goes. Yeah, Happy Machad.
Happy Machad. This one's for Jeremy. This is by the novelization to Cape Fear. And this one I found, it's a Disney novelization, The Last Flight of Noah's Ark. I've never seen the film, but I was just like, it looks intriguing, so I got it.
Isn't that in Fantasia?
I don't know. I haven't even seen Fantasia, so
I don't remember Fantasia well. I remembered Fantasia 2000 better because I had a music teacher when I was in private school that was obsessed with that movie, and I hated it because Steve Martin said things that weren't funny in it. But Fantasia, I think, was one of those times where in my high school days, if I don't remember my sophomore year because of substances, it was one of the things I used to watch along with The Wall.
Fantasia is amazing. I've been wanting to see it. I just never have, and I have Disney Plus, so I should probably just.
I thought that was just a musical that has mops dancing around and stuff.
Well, some of it. It's like shorts. They were experimenting with animation at the time. Yeah. And then Fantasia 2000 was the same thing. They were experimenting with CG animation. It's funky. Some of it's funky, A lot of Fantasia 2000's bad because it's people talking about things that are celebrities that were really popular in 99.
Also, Kane, since you're in the chat, I just want to say thank you so much. He actually sold this to me. He gave me a really great deal for it. He sold me the Blues Brothers novelization. He posted that in the Facebook page. So, Kane, thank you so much, man. I appreciate it.
Yep, he also sold one to me as well. Jaws the Revenge.
Now we can talk about it, yes.
Yeah, we can talk about it.
Oh, yeah. I forgot I bought that. I bought myself a copy. It was a little while ago.
A potential summertime read next year.
Yes. Not this year. This year is pretty booked coming up.
2022.
No pun intended.
And Noah's going to be on that one too.
You know what I feel like would be an excellent movie. An excellent movie to have a novel during this whole pandemic thing. And I know it has nothing to do with like a pandemic, but I feel like Biodome would be an excellent movie to have a novel to read during this time of year.
I will say that would be the third thing. We have a couple novelizations that are banned from paper movies as of this week because I found out that they had novelizations and I said no. So can I just say them here?
Yeah.
We will never review Baby's Day Out, and we will never review Last Tango in Paris. I will not stand for either of those.
But for some reason, we're reviewing Basic Instinct.
Yes, you're absolutely reviewing Basic Instinct, and it'll be Noah and me.
Hey, you know what we'll do after that one? Catwoman.
Oh my god!
The Halle Berry movie.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right.
Noah's going to join us on that one.
I was kind of hesitant to watch Catwoman the other night on HBO Max, and I'm like, should I, or will Adam and Matthew like shun me?
I've never even seen it. I just know that it looks awful.
I dated a girl who liked Catwoman, and was like, that was her favorite superhero movie. I dumped her.
I
was not doing that.
Happy Machad likes Catwoman.
Oh, what?
He's happy Machad right now. We know it's true.
Yeah, I was almost shunned for.
Okay, I'm going back to Mad. Going back to Mad.
Let's go back to Mad. Kane, you've passed on Catwoman twice. Well, you better not pass it up a third time.
Okay, so here's the question: is Catwoman worse than the novel for Elektra?
You see, we've never read either. I can honestly say that for all of us. I'd be more interested in reading Elektra than Catwoman because Elektra is like fascinatingly awful.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Jeremy, guess what's coming in your mailbox?
That's fine. You can go next to the Daredevil one. That's fine. I'll have the complete set. I'll have the director's cuts for both too. We'll watch those together.
So go ahead.
I'm looking up Catwoman on eBay, and all I find is like DVD, film poster, VHS, but no book.
When Adam gave that novel to me, I looked it up online. I was like, this is stupid. I got to buy a copy for the other guys and send it to them. Revenge. And it was like pulled up on Amazon, one copy for $950. So I was like, I got a screenshot and sent it to Adam and said, looks like the joke's on you.
Yeah. This reminds me, Jeremy. I want to make a deal right now about a novelization. Oh. I found a copy of Spy Who Loved Me on eBay here.
Yes.
42 euros.
Ooh. Do you
Extremely
not have
expensive.
Do you not have a copy of Spy Who Loved Me? I thought you had that one.
No, the Christopher Wood novelization.
You don't have that one?
No, I just ordered Moonraker, but I don't have Spy Who Loved Me.
Oh, I mean, I have. Mine's literally the pages are falling out of it. Otherwise, I would have shipped it to you. Because we'll keep it on here. And
if you find a copy.
If you go halvesies on shipping, I'll ship it to you.
I'm going to be honest. I don't have any James Bond novels, and I'm sorry.
Don't be sorry, man.
They're easy to get. It's
except for The Spy Who Loved Me.
That's the one I can't find. It wouldn't be
both the original and the novelization.
Yeah, it's crazy. I have a stack here of the James Bond books that I haven't shown yet.
Honestly, Matthew, you have the most skippable of all the Fleming books that you don't have.
Really? I don't want to know any details.
I can't. You have to suffer. Yeah, you have to potentially suffer through that. I've seen it because some people may like that. I can't shame. You all come from different walks of life.
No book shaming.
Here's what I wish they would have done. If they were gonna make, and I'm only saying this because I love the movies, I wish that they would have made books for all the Austin Powers movies. I would have loved to see books for every single one of them.
I liked Austin Powers when I first saw it.
I think I'm the only one here that's seen you in your Austin Powers Halloween costume.
No, I think I've seen that too.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I should have stolen that picture and made it my profile picture.
That's what Jeremy does. That's what he does. If you send him an embarrassing picture, he'll save it and it'll haunt you. He'll put it as his profile picture on things.
I did the same back then with Jeremy's face. Remember?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. See, Noah understands my form of humor. I'm currently on our Marco Polo chats. My picture is Adam wearing a Bob Ross wig.
That was not a wig.
This is real hair.
That's not true.
It is true.
But seriously, I did not realize that was Adam when I looked at it the first time. It looks drastically different.
I guess if you guys watch our next what is it? The Marco Polo chats video that we posted, which was fun to do, but it easily gets out of hand. There he is. There he goes. Yeah.
Yes, I did have hair at one point, yeah.
But Jeremy confuses himself, though, when he uses other people's profile pictures.
Oh, I won't know that I'm talking sometimes, and I won't know it will be on. I was just like, why is Adam's...
Because there's a picture on mine.
I usually find Adam... Although one time, well, for a few months, I was Matthew from his 8th grade photo.
Yep.
That I can't... Oh, I remember what that conversation was. You were like, oh, I found these photos. This is me in 2000. It was in 8th grade. And then I found...
Like, I was 2.
I was in kindergarten, thank you very much. But like,
so let me ask you, how did the three of you meet? Did you guys know each other in school, or did you guys just who started the whole thing first, and did you guys jump on board?
Well, Jeremy's been on YouTube the longest out of the three of us.
Yeah.
And one day I subscribed to Matthew's channel, The Geeks Attic, and then I found out that he lived in Oklahoma City, where I live, and then I was on his stream one time, and then he invited me on, and then that's how we met. So,
yeah, all right. And that same stream, I accidentally blocked him.
Yeah,
that was legendary.
He's like, "Yeah, man, we can be friends. Come on my stream, Block."
Yeah. What's your email address, Block? Like, oh crap.
Yeah, you were trying to block a troll in Matthew's defense. It didn't work that on accident.
That's true. That's true.
But no, Matthew, we were in the same Facebook group. Now it might as well be defunct. We're both banned from it. Star Wars Reviewers. I was an admin. You and I started doing Star Wars content around the same time. I think you started your YouTube channel right around the time I started doing Star Wars content. And then I made you an admin of that group because we needed to remove someone. And I'm like, this guy's got my back on this. Yep. And then we became friends after that. We talked a whole lot. Because when we first became friends, I think your oldest was a baby. Maybe one. Yeah. When that was a thing. That was probably 2015. 2016, something like that.
Yeah, he was born in 2014, so
sorry.
He was like a year old. Yeah, I don't know. It's just one of those things that just kind of happens.
Yeah, I just was subscribed to his channel, Stupid Chainsaw Productions, talked, and you invited me on to your Legends podcast.
Yeah, you were on episode.
It was like, it was a lot of fun. And then, Adam explained. He's like, came on the channel, we chat, found out I was in Oklahoma City, then we met. He gave me the Return of the Jedi novelization.
Revenge of the Sith.
Revenge of the Sith. I do that all the time. The Revenge of the Sith novelization. It's the last book I needed to complete the entire EU collection, which was really cool. So thanks again, Adam, for that. And then we decided one day to just make a novelization club. I don't know why we did that. It was just like, I like novelizations. Me too. Let's make a book club.
Yeah.
Here we are.
Actually, that conversation is more Matthew was like, I like novelizations. Jeremy's like, me too. Adam's like, I don't have any.
And now he has more than me.
He's like, yeah, I've got Harry Potter and what's the other one?
Twilight.
Hunger Games. I got Harry Potter and Hunger Games. Like Adam, that's not what that is. I'm just kidding.
Is the Lord of the Rings part of it? It's like, no, that's just really good.
Good evening from Brazil and Rio. Well, hello.
Oh wow, Brazil.
I have a friend that just came back from there. He was the vice consul in the U.S. Embassy, and now he's on to a new job.
Nice. Yeah, question for Joey, Noah, and Chris. What's the novelization that like you just like are? Except for, I know that Noah's looking for The Spy Who Loved Me, but like, what's the novelization that you are like searching for, like would pay top dollar for, basically?
Like a holy grail.
Yeah.
Okay.
Any for me, it would be any of the horror novels. So Friday the 13th, Child's Play. I know Lost Boys is a pretty penny to buy, even like on Amazon.
Oh yeah.
So anything under the horror gene are the ones that I would really want. Those are the ones I want the most.
Yeah, and we've mentioned him on our channel, the 80s slasher librarian. He does a lot of those novelizations on audiobook that he does himself. So that's really cool that he does that.
Yep.
Yeah. So nice.
That's how a couple of us, finish Gremlins.
Yeah.
Noah?
Yeah, I would also say the horror books, like especially The Blob. Like that one had a novelization, right? I think some of you posted it.
Yeah.
Adam got his for free.
Yeah, I mean,
first edition.
Yeah, I mean, I already got some of the more hard to get ones, like Halloween 1, 2, and 3, and The Thing.
Mm-hmm.
So that's pretty good.
Nice.
It's not my holy grail, but I found out about them. Pirates of the Caribbean got German exclusive novelizations.
Ooh,
like an actual novelization or like a junior novel?
It seems to be an actual novelization.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's written by the same guy who did the Indiana Jones novels, the exclusive ones here.
I was gonna say Campbell Black, but you meant the
the German author Wolfgang Holbein.
Oh, okay.
It's pretty interesting that Germany seems to get these exclusives.
Yeah, it's weird because does Pirates of the Caribbean, like, did these movies have a novelization like in the US?
Some of them had junior novelizations.
Yeah, I remember seeing one of them back when that came out. I think Dead Man's Chest.
I know Pirates of the Caribbean 2 had a junior novel, and I think I got it for free from, I think, one of my libraries at school. And that I don't know where the heck it is. I think I sold it at a garage sale.
So these are junior novelizations. Then the German ones are just normal
I think
novelizations.
They're through Scholastic, so yeah, they're junior.
Does anyone remember those book fairs?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That's how I got some Jedi Apprentice back in the day.
Oh man, those were the days.
Good Star Wars book from this.
The books that got me started basically in elementary school was like it was called Geronimo Stilton. It was a mouse who went on all these adventures and everything, and then of course I read like Because of Winn-Dixie and Tale of Despero.
Oh,
but
yeah.
I think like my very first like chapter books, when I was a kid, I was a big fan of the Magic School Bus, and there was this set of different stories that was connected with the Magic School Bus, and I think those were like my first like young chapter books and everything.
Nice.
That's
So,
cool.
and I have again one of those like sentimental things. I have the original, like the big bound book of the original Adventures of Winnie the Pooh. And I have the storybook of Peter Pan, which is also broken up into chapters as well.
Yeah, I think I remember reading Peter Pan a while ago. Yeah.
Madman. What's your holy grail, my dude?
Predator, probably.
Oh, you're gonna love this. Guess who just got a copy of Predator? I don't know how. Sometimes I got Adam's luck. Usually it happens with EU books. I just get lucky sometimes. I talk a guy into selling me Legacy of the Force for $80 and giving me a Galaxy's Edge lightsaber. But with movie novelizations, I'm like cursed usually. But I just picked up Predator for $12.
Wow.
On eBay.
Awesome.
Yeah, that should be coming in, I think, Tuesday. But
I got this is kind of interesting. Like, there's a bookstore that I in a town I used to live in where I found my copy of Predator. Kane, you got Predator coming in?
Kane's, yep.
It's
That's
probably
awesome.
going to be better than The Predator.
oh, probably it doesn't take much to be better than that.
No.
But
I still haven't seen that.
this is like the only used bookstore that I went into that was not like half price books or something, that had a movie tie-in section, and it was called Red Box, but it was spelled READ, not like so, or Read Box, I guess is what she was talking. But yeah, like I got this for like $2, and it was I still want to go back there. Matthew's been wanting to go see it, so I'm hoping we'll get a chance to go down there soon. But they that's the only store also, Jeremy, that you'll appreciate this. They had a novelization to Basic Instinct.
Good. It's going to be probably the best thing we read on paper movies.
Nice.
You people.
Some people. I got Predator for about $3 from the half price books. I didn't even know it was like a hard book to find.
Yeah.
Back whenever I picked it up, I think it was a couple years ago, before I got into like the heavy, like I gotta have all of these. I think they had 2 copies. And I wish I would have known, Jeremy and Chris.
I mean, I have a copy now. That's fine. I mean,
Well, yeah.
you had gotten that. That was way back, right? That was before That was before my house burned down. So yeah, I wouldn't have that anymore.
Hey, Jeremy, I saw a novelization on eBay that I know that you'll love. They have the novelization to Supergirl.
Do they really?
Yeah.
You know, I'm a huge Supergirl fan, not of the movie, but of the character in general.
Yeah, that's why I said.
Yeah, I would definitely. We're reading something coming up that I'm not thrilled about that involves the DC character. I would rather be reading a Supergirl novel. But yeah, no, I didn't know there was a novelization for Supergirl.
Yeah, I'll send you the link or something.
Okay.
I'll tell you, when I started looking up like all these movie tie-ins and everything, like when I was looking on Amazon, like for instance, I didn't know that there was a novel for The Mask. And
yeah, I got that one too.
And I'm gonna tell you, I kind of had a blonde moment. When I saw that this was written by Steve Perry, I automatically thought it was written by the rock star. And I had a blonde moment because it's like I have Titan AE, and that's written by Steve Perry too.
Oh,
and then also, what is it? Men in Black 1 is only written by Steve Perry. So I was like, okay, so is this what he did when Aerosmith broke up? Did he just become a book writer?
Hey guys, we got Kane joining in. I didn't know we could get this many on here, but apparently we can. Oh wait, no, limit to 6 people.
Pull Noah off. He's gone. Pull him off. Okay. Do it.
I'll remove.
Do it. Southern too.
Hey, Kane. Thanks
Hello.
for coming on.
How's it going, Kane?
Yeah, thanks for coming on, man.
Hey, no problem.
Oh,
There.
I just wanted to show this one, Man in Black.
Is that the junior novel one, or is that like the actual novel?
That's the actual novel by Steve Perry.
The actual novel.
And Terminator 2.
I am getting so jealous of seeing all the Terminator novels. I want Judgment Day so badly. It is one of my favorites. And yes, I am one of those people that even liked Dark Fate. I am sorry.
No, don't be. I actually I kind of enjoyed Dark Fate. I just rewatched it.
Hey,
it's better than Genesis.
It is.
Yeah, Genesis is pretty bad. How you doing, Kane? Oh,
Kane just disappeared.
It's because I addressed him.
Yeah.
What did you do?
All right, we need room. I have to go to work anyway, so I'm gonna
okay.
drop out. But first, Jeremy, this is next on my list.
Okay.
Nice.
The autobiography.
By the time you get to that, I think I'll be done with Colonel Sun.
Oh yeah.
About halfway through that right now, and I'm really digging it.
Oh yeah, it's great.
We'll be talking about that when we on our other podcast, Live and Let's Discuss. Next month we'll be reviewing You Only Live Twice, and tomorrow we will have our episode of Thunderball up. So don't miss out on that. Also, Noah and I are starting a new podcast, Stephen King podcast, coming up next month. That Matthew, I need his help designing a thumbnail for.
Oh, okay, no problem. Noah, thanks for joining in the
thanks,
Paper
Noah.
Movies chat.
Bye, Noah.
Talk to you again.
Bye.
Okay, we'll talk at you later.
Okay.
And now we've got Kane.
Sorry about that. So real quick, I'm just gonna say, Joey, for coming on. I know that I'm sending you some books, so you know what? As a gift for coming on and a little giveaway, I'll send you this copy too, man.
Oh my God! Thank you.
You're very welcome, man.
I really appreciate that. Thank you, Adam.
No problem, man. It's all yours, buddy.
Well,
awesome.
as long as it's okay with you guys, am I able to stay on, or do you need me to just skedaddle?
Oh, you're fine.
You're good.
Okay.
You're good.
I'm just. You guys are honestly really cool. Just like to find another group of people that loves these types of novels is really cool. I've tried to get my mom to read some of them. She reads like Janet Elovich or something, or like I can't remember some of the names, but I tried to like say, hey mom, you should read this. You might actually like it. She's like, yeah, it's not the type of book that I'm like, okay.
Well, you tried.
I will say one book. I'm sorry. There's two books I will never encounter in my life because they're just so damn thick. I will not read it, even in mass market form, and I will not read War and Peace.
Would you read The Stand though?
Longer.
Longer.
That's longer.
I mean, I have read. I read Shining. And I've read Dr. Sleep.
There you go.
Nice.
I enjoyed both of these. What I enjoyed about this one, I'm pretty sure you guys have read The Shining. What I loved about it is how different it was from the movie.
Oh yeah.
And then after watching the behind the scenes for Dr. Sleep, they took the ending from the book and they used that as the ending in Dr. Sleep, the movie.
Yes.
So, Kane, thanks for joining us. How you doing, man?
I'm good. Thank you.
Yeah.
Kane, I have a question for you. What got you into novelizations?
Yeah, I was about to ask.
Yeah. At first, I was just collecting Stephen King books. And then I was at a bookstore and I found Batman Returns, Harry and the Hendersons, and Star Trek 6.
Nice.
And I was like, why not?
Yeah.
So
it gets addicting, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you sent us a message like you're getting your kids the junior novelizations?
Oh yeah, I got
That's
a bunch
awesome.
of those.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I found the Flintstones junior novelizations the other day.
I know. I was like, get that.
I might have to next time because out of all the junior novelizations that I want to get the first two Home Alone movies because there's no other novelization for it. So
yeah,
I do not have those.
I have to, if I ever find them, I'll let you guys know. But I might have to. Those might be ones I just have to order. You know.
I will say, going back when I was again in like middle school and elementary, I did have a fair share of junior novels. I had High School Musical 2, High School Musical 3, Camp Rock. One of my teachers actually gave me the novel for Spy Kids free, Game Over.
Oh, I got that.
So I did have a fair share of some junior novelizations.
Well, the only junior novelization I have is To Hook.
and I have the regular version of Hook. I was when I found this at my bookstore, I was so honored to find this. I love the live action versions of Peter Pan. My all-time favorite is the one with Kathy Rigby. When I was young, I had the tape. I watched it so much, I actually broke the tape.
I've been there, my dude.
But the reason why I love Hook so much is, and it's because of Robin Williams. He was a fantastic actor, and he left us way too soon.
Oh yeah.
And
well, hey, Joey, I have a question about the Hook. Did you happen to watch my Hook Exposed video?
No, I haven't. I have to watch it because I saw what you wrote and it made me laugh.
Yeah, me and my wife, we watched the film twice in a week, and then like all these thoughts came to my head about some things that just didn't make sense to me. So I was like, we have to have a conversation about this online, because we had a big conversation with each other, and I was like, let's go stream this. And I turned it into a podcast. So I started doing.
By the way, I subscribed to that podcast.
Oh, thank you.
You're
so
welcome.
Yeah, it's on there. You can give it a listen. I hope you enjoy it. It's wild.
I will.
Conspiracy theories and yeah.
So I was gonna ask Kane, like, do you have a holy grail of like a novelization that you're like adamantly searching for?
I did, but I got them last year.
Nice.
Dude, I feel you. This just happened to me too.
I would say the rest of the Friday the 13th, but I might have a lead on that. So,
how many Friday the 13th movies have novelizations?
The first, second, there was 2 for the third, and then part 6, and then
surprise.
Then Jason X.
I knew Jason, because Jason X got spin-off books, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And there's also other Friday the 13th novels out there.
Yes, that are like in the same universe.
By the way, do any of you guys have a copy of Freddy vs. Jason?
The VHS.
Nice.
I found one on Macari, but I was too late and it went away, and I can't find it anywhere now.
I mean, I have the Shout Factory Blu-ray set that they did for Freddy vs. Jason on it.
And you know, I'm still one of the people in this world that collects physical media. I have steel books. I have almost every single horror movie that I like, and the only ones that I'm missing from the Friday the 13th collection is Jason Goes to Hell, Jason X, and Freddy vs. Jason. Those are the only 3 that I'm missing.
Are you trying to get those on DVD or Blu-ray?
I know you can only get I know you can only get Jason X and Jason Goes to Hell on DVD, because I know there's a double pack.
Yeah.
Freddy vs. Jason I know is on Blu-ray. Trust me, I've checked FYE and they have it. I've just never ordered it.
So I have 2 box sets of Friday the 13th. One of them I'm getting rid of because Friday the 13th Part 2 doesn't work.
Okay.
It has Jason X and Jason Goes to Hell on it on Blu-ray. I don't know if they work. Would you want it?
Yes, please. Thank you.
Yeah. Just PM me your address. I'll ship it to you.
Okay. Are you on Facebook?
Yeah. If so, on and off.
Or actually, what I'll do is I'll send Adam my address, and Adam, can you send it over to Jeremy? Okay. And Jeremy, one more thing. Do you have an extra copy of Freddy vs. Jason or no?
Yeah, it's in there. It should be in there. I just don't know if they work or not. Because I've never watched. Because I have the Shout Factory set that they did, which I think is out of print already, had all those, which is why everyone bought it. That they looked really nice.
Well, this is the only set that I have, which is like the original eight movie set.
Because there was a licensing issue with them. That was which is kind of Shout Factory bought all that, solved that. You're feeling my pains with up until Criterion bought them. The Bruce Lee sets never had Enter the Dragon on them, which is always obnoxious because it's the best film.
So, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I'm done.
Oh, I was just gonna ask.
Talk about this with me. Why don't you, Adam? Yeah, I know what kind of friend you are. And he froze.
Oh, I froze again.
Yeah.
Well, I was gonna ask Kane, Chris, and Joey. What's your biggest method for collecting novelization? Like, do you go online, or do you just spend hours in the store? Or Kane, go ahead.
Do you call the store constantly? Like, hey, did you get it? Did you get it?
Well, not anymore. They won't. They don't like that. I'm lucky enough where I live in a general area where I can go to many places. I live in Indiana, so sometimes I'll go to Illinois or Michigan. The only things I've ever bought online were Facebook groups.
Oh, okay.
So I've never actually bought a book from eBay or Mercari or Amazon.
I've never even heard of this Mercari.
It's kind of like it's kind of like eBay, but you don't bid. There are options where you can bid, but you can also buy now.
Okay.
And actually, I found a shop on Etsy. Someone has books on there as well.
Oh,
yeah,
Etsy.
The thing on Etsy that I've discovered is they like to trick you. They're like, oh, Halloween used.
Yes, ebook.
$8.99, and the ebook is down at the very bottom in the description, and you're like, this. They post a picture of
It's like a PDF file.
Yeah, and they show a picture of a physical book sitting on a table. You're like, this is stupid.
I bet you half of those aren't even PDFs; they're just Word docs, or they're on Notepad, so you can't even access it.
By the way, it's not book related, but I have something I want to actually show you guys that I actually got from Etsy this year. For any of you childhood fans of Nickelodeon.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I remember those.
That. Yep.
So I got that off of Etsy this year, and it's
cool.
I've always wanted one. So it's even though it's 3D printed, I don't care.
Yeah. Hey, Kane, I have a question for you. Since you're on a mobile device, are you able to show us your bookshelf, or is it in a spot that you can't really get to right now?
I don't even have a bookshelf.
Oh, you just got them on they had a box.
There, I'll show you.
Oh man, I should not drink this warm.
Whoa!
Oh my god!
Okay, these are all novelizations. So, right here, there's a box in there. Some over here. So yeah.
So he's got more than I have on my bed.
This is why my wife doesn't want me to buy any more.
Oh my god!
How many do you have? Do you know how many you have?
I counted. I got, I think, over 200.
Okay.
Oh my god!
Whoa!
Okay.
Nice.
I think he's beat all of us.
Well, he's definitely beaten me because I only have, I think, 64.
I think I have 75. Once I get Batman Begins and Superman Returns, I think I'll be up to 75.
Chris is I got 13.
Heard that.
He has his Spider-Man, and that's what matters.
That's the thing. All that matters to him is the kick out the Spider-Man.
Get the Spider-Man 1, 2, and 3.
Spider-Man 2, and the answer is when Chris can get me a copy of Spider-Man 2, because I can never find one.
I have a question for you, Chris. Since you're you do love Spider-Man. The novelization that you have, is it the one where he's in front of a building, or is it the close-up of his face?
He's crawling.
I think there's two.
He's crawling on the building.
Yeah,
right. Okay, because I thought there were two different versions. One of them is a real close-up of his face. I know that. Yeah, that one that Joey's holding up. I know that one.
The one of the close-up. That's the junior novelization, I believe.
Yes. Okay. That answers the question.
I have that. I have that in hardcover, my dude.
What is that?
Poltergeist.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I made one mistake purchase with a hard copy. I went to Target one day and I got the hard copy of Rise of Skywalker. And then one day I went over to Barnes & Noble and I saw that they came out with the mass market version. And I'm like, you gotta be kidding me.
Mm.
I prefer the hardcover personally because I'm just one of those people.
All of my Star Wars new canon books, which I have all of them, are all hardcover. All the EU books are paperback except for the Clone Wars and Kenobi.
I have to say, though, like, because Joey mentioned it, it's not a great film, but I love the cover to Superman Returns.
Mm-hmm. That cover is the best part of that film.
Yeah. But, I mean, I don't know why. I like how simplistic it is, and it's
No, that was the same thing that was the poster. The poster was a big deal. I remember thinking that was really cool. That's really cool. And then, like, they redid the John Williams theme in that, and it was pretty good. And then the movie happened. And it wasn't good. It wasn't good at all.
Let me ask you, Adam, out of like aside from the Christopher Nolan novels, out of the 4 Batman novels, which one do you think is the best?
Oh, I've only read Batman and Batman Returns. Batman was the best for me.
Batman
was better than Batman Returns. I mean, Batman Returns was good. I did a review over it, but I thought the first one was better.
I feel like it's the same question with like, okay, so I have the omnibus of Ghostbusters, and yes, I do have the 2016 novel. That sucked.
That's Matthew's favorite.
Oh my God! Someone called it paramedic.
It absolutely sucked. I like the movie. I hate the book. God. Oh, I cursed. I'm sorry.
Review. You should see my review.
Yeah,
that's fantastic.
I've never seen the movie.
You'll get a kick out of it. Yeah.
Wasn't there another book, Matthew? Wasn't there another book that you got, Matthew, that you would just like, here it is, and then you like threw it off at the side or something?
Oh,
Catwoman.
Catwoman. Yeah.
Oh, what?
I thought it was Catwoman.
Yeah, that was gross. There's a couple books that I have that I don't know why I have them. Yeah, but I do have a question, Kane. You have over 200 books there. Do you read them like one after the other? Do you just collect them? You're like, oh yeah, it's a beautiful stack. I'm just gonna watch it grow, or is it like, do you have rules where your wife's like, okay, you read one and then you can get another one?
I'm not gonna lie here. I haven't read any of them.
Oh. Hey, I'm the same way with the Harry Potter books. I have them. I haven't read them.
Well, hey, that's one reason, an excuse that we came up with this book club is because we've got to read them. You know what I mean? It's like they do look cool. It's cool to have these movie posters on these little. It's like a miniature poster of the movies that we like,
right?
But it's also the story, So it's like we could revisit it, but it's easy to get out of hand and be like, yeah, I just got to have them all. I just got to have them. I should go read them.
I will say, out of all of the MonsterVerse books, this one seems to be the winner. It's the most thickest. I mean, compared to Godzilla, and it's like, I mean, come on, guys, keep up.
So Monkey wins.
Monkey get lots of banana. Monkey wins.
How long is Skull Island?
Skull Island is including a about author page. It's 380 pages.
Okay.
You know what the cool thing is, though, about collecting some of these novelizations, like our wives might get upset with us, but at the end of the day, it's just like, I feel like what got me out of trouble is just like, yeah, I only paid, $25 for this, but online it's, barely less than $250. So if she doesn't care.
You're lucky it's not like, oh great, well then sell it for $80.
I think I saw a Friday the 13th novel, I think on Amazon, for like $1,000.
Yeah.
Jeez.
That's ridiculous.
What do we got there?
Part 6, Friday the 13th.
Oh, Jason Lives.
12.
$12?
Yep.
Oh wow.
12,000.
No, $12.
Where did you manage to get that, Kane?
I have a Canadian hookup.
Ah, okay.
He's got a guy in Canada.
By any chance, Kane, were you able to get a copy of Back to the Future yet? Because I know that you were commenting about that.
No, I still have not got the first Back to the Future.
Is it like just something that you have that's like, oh, I'll get it sometime, or
No,
are
I've
you
never
just
seen
not
it.
like just really?
Yeah,
Okay. Well, I'll keep my eye open.
but I can find Close Encounters like it's my job.
Yeah, no one read Close Encounters.
Yeah, like Adam, when you went to the bookstore the other day, there was 3 copies of Close Encounters of the Third Kind.
I got mine for like $1 because they were clearancing a lot of them.
And
Given me at least 2 copies of it.
Say what?
Chris, do you have it?
What?
Do you have Close Encounters of the Third Kind?
No.
Okay.
Dude,
you want a copy?
Find it for yeah.
how many copies you got, Matthew?
I just have, I think, just a one now. I think I shipped one off to Jeremy.
You
but
shipped
I had a
2 off
duplicate.
to me because I lost one in the fire. You gave me another one,
Right? Because I had 3 of them. Because I thought, oh, this might be a good one. I don't know why I thought that, because the bookstore always has it.
Well,
we saw Adam saw 3 copies. So
mainly the books that I asked Adam to get was Ghost Rider, the first Pacific Rim, and then I really want that Need for Speed. And I remember Matthew saying that Need for Speed has been there over a year.
yes, it has.
So
finally, it's gonna disappear.
It's getting a good home.
No,
That's
you know what's
good.
going to happen is they have another copy of Need for Speed that's just going to replace it.
Yeah, like, oh, finally.
Yeah, I saw Back to the Future, I think it was part 3 one time on the shelf. I'm just like, maybe I'll go back for it. And Matthew over there bought it.
Sorry.
Do you have part 3?
I have all 3 of them.
Okay, I'm missing part 2.
I
That's
have,
the
I
only one
have 2 different versions of the first book. 2 different covers.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, there are 2 different covers.
It's okay. One day he told me, he was just like, I want the novelization to Bram Stoker's Dracula. And like, I was like, I thought that was just the novel. And then I looked at it like, oh yeah, by Fred Saberhagen. It's Bram Stoker's Dracula. It's just like, oh, that's cool. And I was just like, click, buy.
I have that one in hardcover. The what is it? The book club edition.
Yeah, I found it for like $2. I'm just like, yeah, and it was on your wish list. I'm just like, oh, hey Matthew.
That's a question. That's a good question I have for everybody here. Let's start with Chris. Do you have any is the sci-fi fantasy book club edition novelizations in hardcover?
No, not good enough. I don't think I
Do
do.
you have any hardcover novelizations?
I got
No?
2.
Oh wait, Dragon Slayer's hard. I have a copy of Dragon Slayer in hardcover.
Yeah, that's the sci-fi book club version.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I got right here.
So do I, because Matthew bought it for me on accident, not knowing it was a hardcover.
Hardcover. Yeah.
And also because he has 7 copies.
Also, that's the second hardcover copy I've had of Dragon Slayer.
Well, remember, Matthew I remember you posted a video. It was with one of your book hauls. Dragon Slayer is one of your favorite books, isn't that right, Matthew?
Yeah, it's like my second favorite movie of all time, and so far it's proven to like be my favorite novelization that I've read.
It's one of the best ones we've done on favorite movies, that's for
Yeah.
sure.
Oh, yeah.
At least underwhelmed.
The only like special like I showed is the grease, and I found this at a Goodwill for $1.
Does it have sheet music in it?
No, it doesn't have sheet, but it has black and white photos.
Oh,
Okay, speaking of both Goodwill and sheet music, I have to, congratulate Kane on this. He found a copy. I don't know that some of you guys may not have heard this movie, but it was a Gary Oldman film called Immortal Beloved. It's about Beethoven. He found the novelization to that. I looked it up, and it's no less than like $28, like on on Amazon or eBay. He got it for like
79 cents.
Nice. Yeah, less than $1. And I'm just like, that's kind of the one thing I do like about novelization collecting is just like sometimes you buy something, I guess maybe the bookstore owner doesn't just know what they have, and then you just walk away like pulling the whole Breakfast Club thing, like going out the store,
yeah. And see what I found
that now.
Well,
yeah,
I remember when I went and I was looking for The Martian, like the lady knew. She's like, wait a second. I do have a copy of The Martian, but you want the one that has like the movie poster on it. And I'm like, yep, you're right. That's the only type of like covers that I try to get. I want to get it where like it has some sort of connection with the movie. I don't just want like no random cover,
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Yeah, well, that's what's cool about some of these novelizations, that they had like a book club edition of, like, Kane, you mentioned Harry and the Hendersons earlier. I know that there's multiple covers of that. I have the two different covers. There's a book club edition and then a regular, the mass market paperback version. And those book club edition ones are usually cooler. Sometimes they're not. But with Dragon Slayer, there were like 4 or 5 different covers total. And I think it was just different printings for the regions. Like there's a Canadian, the UK, the American version. And I can't remember what the 4th one was.
It's also a graphic novel.
Yeah, there's also the graphic novel, yeah.
So I have a question, and it's in regards with the Indiana Jones novels. Are these the actual sizes, or are they, or is like this isn't like a junior reader's novel, is it?
I think what you have is the real deal.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure because I believe Kingdom of the Crystal Skull is a little bit more thicker in pages, if I'm correct.
Yeah, the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull is like it's like the only Indiana Jones novelization that's a hardcover. So.
Oh, they didn't do a mass market for Crystal Skull?
I don't think so, Jeremy.
I haven't seen it.
I think they did.
Yeah, they made a mass market. I tell you this every time you bring this up, Adam. Yes, there are mass market paperbacks for Kingdom of the Crystal Skull.
Oh, I didn't know.
It's just the hardcover didn't sell, so it's always in stock.
Wait, I think it's the only one that has an audiobook is what I probably got confused.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Okay,
but Last Crusade and Temple of Doom have for sure like Sci-Fi Book Club hardcovers, but they're really expensive. And I think Raiders does too, but I can't confirm that because I've never seen that. But yeah, no. Actually, the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull audiobook, I don't think is that bad.
Is Harrison Ford reading it?
No.
And I'm not interested.
Harrison Ford would be taking a nap if he read it. I'm pretty sure he sits down, he falls asleep. The dude's like 10,000 years old.
I will say this. I'm very happy to also have this in my collection as well.
Nice.
Yeah,
that's cool.
So I found this at a bookstore in one of the college towns in Virginia, Stanton, and the guy only made me pay $2.63 for this.
Nice.
So
I found the Herbie novelizations.
I had one that I saw
in my elementary school library. Had all of them.
The Herbie ones?
Yeah. I was like, I knew there were Herbie novelizations, but like, how did I know that? I'm like, oh, because kids used to check them out. I was like in 3rd grade.
Oh, my copy of Waterworld, like in the back, and I ripped it out. It used to have a page where it was like it had the thing when you go to a library, and it was from a library, an elementary school somewhere around here.
Yeah.
I forgot where.
He's just like, goes to the library, huh? Not anymore.
That's a power move right there.
I didn't want it in the book anymore. It was destroying it. I was like, you're gone.
No, I was just kidding, man.
The worst is when they put really crappy price tags on the cover.
Don't get me
somewhere on on someone's face or in the title, and then you try to take it off real gently, and it rips it anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's not like the half price books. They do a good job with their stickers. They're like the easy peel off, doesn't leave any residue. But those other ones.
Chris, are you asleep?
I wish.
Chris is getting there. Chris is starting to become a horizontal.
He's just.
I mean, hey, I could be up all night. I don't have anything to do tomorrow except I got work. I work at a Bath and Body Works actually here in one of the malls. So it's kind of fun. A lot of the ladies over there, they love me, and I help. I'm basically up at the entrance right now, and trust me, I get some really rude people. Like, we offer them hand sanitizer, they don't want it, and it's like, look, people, we're just trying to do our job to give you a safe shopping experience. Will you just listen for a minute?
Joey, I feel you. I just got out of retail. I now work in an office, and it's so nice to not have to deal with that anymore. Although I now Marco Polo with these guys while I shave or while I'm on the toilet.
Can I tell you, Jeremy, that Marco Polo video was the first time that I got to see you. And you're I felt so bad that they left you for the very end. And dude, you just made the entire video.
Well, the thing was, I didn't know they were recording it, and I was at work. I'm going through files and stuff, and I'm like, "What's my phone blowing up?" And I'm like, "Why? What has happened?" And I'm like, "It's not important." I shoved it in a drawer of my desk, and then I got in the car. I'm driving around with I just got a new car, so I'm just on my lunches I just drive and typically listen to audiobooks and podcasts.
I just wanted to show you that I found.
Sorry, my mom came in. I'm sorry.
It's all good. Hello.
Oh, they said hello. Adam is actually sending me a copy of Terminator 2 Judgment Day.
Okay. They have beds on Target. Right. Good night.
So she was showing me I'm trying to find a platform bed frame. So she was showing me some on Target.
Cool,
good, man. Yeah,
good. Yeah. But yeah, so I get on and I'm just and then I'm halfway through, I'm like, I gotta say something, I gotta rebuttal. And there's more rebuttal that got cut out.
It's right after he sent that message, I listened to it and I was like,
that's how we
end it off with this
bleep button.
Yep.
Well, we actually had a funny joke that's just okay, for these videos though, if Jeremy gets on, we have to bleep out everything that he says, just and we're just yeah, but those videos are going to end up being
they haven't even realized how much of a creature I am sometimes. Where I'll just get out of the shower and Marco Polo and just be shaving. Matthew likes it. Matthew appreciates me when I do things like that. Matthew, you got to check out the Jerry Kotzwinkle III account. I can't say where, but
speaking of what you just said, and I know it's not what the actual name, but one novel that I am very happy to have in my collection is E.T. And
I got two
after I read this book, and I actually put it on my review on my Goodreads account, it has the same magic as that movie does. And just reading it was kind of cool to see different parts and everything, and it holds that same magic as the movie.
Yeah, David Morrell, when he was contracted because he was the only one who had the rights to write Rambo, because that was his character, and when he signed the First Blood rights away, he held the rights to ever write a novel with the character of Rambo in it. He got contracted to write the Rambo First Blood Part 2, and he was like, I don't know about these movie novelizations. And then he read E.T. apparently, and he was like, okay, I can do this.
Mm-hmm.
And so in the opening notes for both Rambo First Blood Part 2 and Rambo 3, he mentions E.T. being like the greatest movie novelization ever.
Uh-oh.
We lost Kane.
Just lost Kane.
Did you block him?
Nope.
Ooh.
I don't
hit
blame you because you do that on accident.
I think you hit a button. I was saying it's probably going to be time to log out of here in about 5 minutes. I think you might have hit a button that hung up. Here he is. Yep.
So before we log out, I want to reprise a question that you guys both posted on the Facebook page and everything, and the question is, what movie, whether it be horror, comedy, whatever, would you guys really like to see as a novel?
There's quite a few.
I have two if you want me to go.
Yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead, Jeremy.
So David Morrell was the only one, like I said, who could write Rambo, but there was never a novelization for Rambo or Rambo Last Blood, and I would have loved to see that because especially with like Rambo, where Stallone actually talked to David Morrell when he was writing the script for it, it would have been nice, but at the time, movie novelizations were kind of dying out and weren't a thing anymore. I mean, they still kind of aren't in that genre. It's more of a science fiction, like nerd stuff thing. But it would have been really nice to see, to read when Rambo pulls out a dude's clavicle with his bare hands in Rambo Last Blood, which made me cackle in the theater.
Apparently, the author doesn't like that movie.
Yeah, not surprising.
I think for me, I would want a novelization of the original Christopher Reeve Superman film. That'd be kind of cool. I'd also want a novelization of the original black and white Godzilla film. That'd be cool. Also, as for more recent films, I thought that Joker would be a pretty good novelization. And but like we were talking about real quick, William Coxwinkle. Like I didn't know that he also wrote this. He had the novelization of Superman 3.
Mm-hmm.
I just saw this and it was like for $1. I'm just like, you know what? Okay.
We should be reading that coming up. Actually, we should be reading Supergirl. Let's be real.
I want to go ahead and let Chris and Kane answer first, and then I'll go back, and then Joey, you can.
I mean, since I got the other Mortal Kombat novelizations, I want to see the new one. Also, like the Amazing Spider-Man movies, they never got.
Yes,
that's okay.
Yeah,
that's okay that they didn't. They didn't need to be sullied by that.
They have junior novelizations of Amazing Spider-Man 2. So
they have a junior novelization of Arachnophobia. Like they'll make a junior novelization of anything. I'm shocked there isn't one for Basic Instinct.
Oh yeah, I don't know. I want to know what like they like the extra scenes that they cut out for, especially in the second movie. Like apparently Mary Jane was going to be in it, and they had to cut out her part.
Oh, you said Mary Jane. I'm like, Mara Jade. What?
What's she doing in there?
I remember reading somewhere when that whole like storyline in the comic was being written, and like with whole Gwen Stacy and everything. Oh my God! Because Stanley went on vacation, and someone else took over to finish that comic book line, and they said, you know what? Why not we just kill Gwen Stacy? And Stanley was so mad. I think he fired the guy, and I think that's why they used that in Spider-Man 2. I mean, Amazing Spider-Man 2. And I just I kind of feel bad for the guy, but I was also devastated with the scene.
It was a pretty intense scene.
I never watched any of those.
I was devastated when Spider-Man's web grew a hand. That literally made me cry with laughter.
That sounds stupid. Kane, what about you? What novelization do you wish that they would make?
Jaws 3D, duh.
Okay.
That's a good one. Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. It's a mass market, but it's a pop-up.
Yeah, it's a pop-up. Yeah, like just like I switched at the end. Oh, I'm sorry, Kane.
That's funny.
And Die Hard 2.
Oh yeah, there. I forget that. Well, Die Hard 2 is technically there is a novel, kind of. Technically, that it's loosely based off of. because Die Hard's loosely based off of a novel, and there was a sequel to that.
Yeah.
And they market that as what Die Hard 2 was based off of. Which why would you market that way?
Mm-hmm.
Like no one really cares about Die Hard 2 anymore, except for you and me.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
That's a weird way to market it, but yeah, no. Die Hard with a Vengeance has a novelization.
Yeah, I got that.
I may be in the process of getting that.
I can't stop thinking about the mass market pop-up book for Josh 3D.
Yeah,
I know,
just
right?
with like the ending with the shark that's like swimming up and it's not like moving its tail. It's just like yeah, and I just noticed that someone did. It took me a while to realize this until someone pointed out. Like whenever the shark actually crashes through the glass, he stops moving.
Yeah,
And I'm just like, sharks can't stop moving or they'll die. You know,
tail never moved in that whole scene. They just threw like a solid toy shark at a window.
I'd have to go with Big Trouble in Little China. I wish they would have done that one.
I thought they did. Didn't they do a novel for that? No.
They did one for Escape from New York, and it's expensive.
Yeah.
Let me guess, Kate, you have that one.
No, I don't.
Oh, I'm shocked.
I was kind of waiting for Chris to be like, "Oh wait, hey, I actually have that one."
Yeah, it's right here.
For me, because I know that they have one for, like, they did one for Iron Man and Iron Man 2. I wish they would have made a novel for every single MCU film. I would have liked to see, I think, an Endgame and Infinite, and I'm not talking like, where is it? I have some sort of Marvel copy. Like, I'm not talking like this. I'm talking like an actual, movie novel of like Civil War and
they did it for Iron Man and Incredible Hulk.
Yeah.
But then they stopped. After Iron Man 2, I think they just stopped.
Yeah, they did Iron Man, they did Hulk, they did Incredible Hulk, and they did Iron Man 2.
Yep. Yeah.
So, but hey, at least
Hopefully.
we have all the X-Men movies and the Spider-Man movies and the 2 Fantastic Four.
That's true.
I think I got rid of my copy. My cousin gave me a copy of Fantastic Four, and I haven't seen it since Florida, and I think I lost it.
Bummer.
So,
well, I think now's a good time to call it quits for the night. I had fun doing this. Nice to have people come on and talk novelizations. Sometime.
Honestly, the highlight of this, and again, Matthew, Adam, and Jeremy, I would like to actually call you guys good friends now. You guys are absolutely awesome people. Adam, you're doing so much for me. Jeremy, you're doing a lot for me by sending me free movies that I need in my collection. I mean, Matthew, I look forward to every single one of your book hauls. Adam, you too. I get excited when I get my notification from YouTube, like, oh my God, Matt, you got new books! Yay!
There's stacks of them over here that I got a long time ago. That I'm just trying to spread out, and I need to get them. I need to get these things filmed. It's crazy.
But I want to say thank you for doing this, because it got me to meet some new friends, and you guys are okay in my book. You guys are really cool. I'm looking forward to the next one of these. Hopefully, I'll have some more books. And I won't. My bed looks like a bomb hit, and it's all books and everything.
Yeah. Well, just got to keep the collection coming, man.
Oh, before we go, Kane, I just bought Die Hard with a Vengeance.
Like you literally just bought it as we were talking.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Where at?
On eBay, there's a lot of them, and I just got 2 lots, and True Lies was in there, which is what initially attracted me, and Scanners. Because Scanners. If we ever review Scanners, I have a Scanner story about the nightmares it gave me as a small child.
I'm sorry, that's funny, Matt. He's like, okay, I think that's good. Thank you all so much for doing, and done, bought it.
I couldn't save it. I gotta tell Kane. You know,
Got to do it.
that's almost everything.
Yeah. Well, Joey, Chris, Kane, thank you for joining.
Yeah, thank
Noah,
you guys.
Definitely, thank you.
For inviting me.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You guys made this an awesome end to an awesome Thursday night.
Yeah, awesome, man.
Awesome. Yeah.
We'll definitely do this again. We'll let everybody know and schedule out, make it easier. You know, all this stuff. It's still, we've been doing this for, I guess, over a year now.
Yeah.
Well, maybe over a year.
Yeah, it's about to
And
be.
and it still feels like we're trying to figure out all the like, well, what should we do? It's a club. It should be, you know.
I was actually
meetings.
thinking, why not? I mean, depending on how many subscribers you guys get, why not every time you guys hit a mile mark, that's when we do something like this?
Yeah.
This
Yeah,
was
that
also
sounds like
because Ghostbusters and Ghostbusters 2 wasn't long enough.
Yeah, it's like a.
I have to
I
be
still
totally
need that.
honest. I was rereading Ghostbusters 1 because I had the omnibus, but I have to tell you, Matthew, I was so into wanting to finish The Martian. I'm like, look, I'm sorry, Ghostbusters, I got to put you on my shelf. I want to finish Martian.
I get it. The book just isn't the film. You know what I mean?
No.
The film for Ghostbusters definitely takes the cake, takes the taco.
Definitely.
So, but anyway, Adam, Jeremy, had a good time once again doing this.
Yeah, don't drink warm White Claws. It's not good.
Or warm LaCroix. It's not very good either.
I mean, White Claws are just LaCroix with a hint of alcohol in them.
Or warm coffee. Oh wait, never mind.
Dude, I don't drink warm coffee. I gotta drink that cold.
Oh yeah, that's true. I forgot. Yeah.
I do not like the warm. I don't like hot coffee.
All right. Well, good night, everyone.
Good
Thanks
night.
for watching.
Adam, when we get off, I'll send you my address.